It's the most powerful man in Carolina music, DJ Chuck T, and these are my top 3 fuck it moments. Fuck it. Let's get into fuck it moment number 1. It's a moment that a lot of you all are familiar with. Y'all saw it live on The Breakfast Club. And it's the moment where I said, fuck it, I'm about to pull rank. I'm about to use my pull. I'm about to use my resources. And I'm going to get DaBaby on The Breakfast Club.
Who is the man that would risk his neck for his brother, man?
All right, so let's start from the very, very beginning. I get a call from Arnold Taylor, who is the CEO, president, founder, and just head honcho over at South Coast Music Group. He called me and he said, "Hey Chuck, I need to call in a favor. We are going on a press run with DaBaby. This is going to be the press run of all press runs. This is going to be the press run that gets him to the pinnacle of his career. This is the press run that's going to kick off his legendary run. You know what I'm saying? But there's been a monkey wrench thrown into the plans.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball."
What?
The biggest platform in hip hop, The Breakfast Club, is giving us a little bit of a hard time getting him on the show.
Record me real quick. Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
We have all the other stations lined up, all the other blogs and podcasts lined up, but The Breakfast Club is giving us a little bit of pushback. So I said, well, what do you feel like is the issue? He said, it's your man Charlamagne. So I said, well, why would it be Charlamagne? He said, because The Breakfast Club has to have all 3 hosts agree on bringing a guest on. And Angela Yee is bringing DaBaby on Lip Service, which is her independent platform. Envy is playing the record from DaBaby. He loves DaBaby. So that only leaves Charlamagne the God as the sole member of The Breakfast Club who's shutting down the interview.
No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No. No.
And he said, look, I know that's your man. I know y'all grew up together. Boy, I need you to call him and lean on him and tell him how much we need this look. Now, me and Charlamagne, naturally, we grew up together. We came up in the game together. He's a personal friend, but I don't mix the friendship with the business. Hell, I ain't been on The Breakfast Club myself. You know, and I done had deals with the NBA that I done inked, first ever DJ to have his own platform, his own night, his own show, his own event with the Charlotte Hornets. And I have one of the top music business schools. I'm talking about groundbreaking. I ain't never got myself on The Breakfast Club.
Acknowledge me.
So to ask me to get somebody else on The Breakfast Club, it was something I had to think about. And Arnold broke it down to me like this. He said, it's not just something you're doing for me. I know me and you good. It's not just something you're doing for DaBaby. I know you and DaBaby are good. It's not just something you're doing for King Carter, who's the VP of South Coast and co-founder. That's your brother. The Carolinas as a whole needs this. The market needs this. We haven't had a superstar in decades. You know, we need this look, Chuck. And I thought about it for a second. I told him, give me a second. Let me see if I can reach out to Charlamagne. When I got off the phone with Arnold, I picked up the phone, called my homie King Carter. I told him about the conversation with me and Arnold, and he said, yeah, bro, man, we need this look. You know, everybody needs this look. You know, John is a superstar. You know, he's because they so close, King Carter and DaBaby, you know, they refer to each other on the first name basis. So he said, man, John is a superstar. You know this. You know he gonna take everybody to the top. All right. You know when he blows, it's gonna open a huge door for all of us. You know what I'm saying? You know he needs that look, bro. You know, if Arnold called you, shit, look, I'm second in the motion, bro. We need this. Please call Charlamagne. So I hopped on the phone with Charlamagne. I'm not going to get into the logistics of what we talked about, but you know, shit, literally 15 minutes later, Arnold Taylor calls me back. He says, man, I just got a text from the label, bro. He said, man, thank you. That's literally all I can say is thank you. Whatever you need from me, let me know. I got you. But you know, this is the look that we need, man. And just to elaborate on how amazing of a look it was, is still to this day one of his most watched interviews. That Breakfast Club interview with DaBaby is one of his most watched interviews. And another funny thing that happened shortly thereafter, super early in the morning, this is maybe a few days after DaBaby's interview with the Breakfast Club aired, I get a call from Bigger Rankin, OG Bigger Rankin, one of the biggest DJs in the South, legendary DJ in the South. Wakes me up early in the morning. He says, "Hey, Chuck T," because you know he from the islands.
Mr. Ugly Man, Chaba. Mr. Ugly Man, Chaba. Mr. Ugly Man, Chaba. Mr. Ugly Man, Chaba.
So he still got that accent, even though he's from Florida. He's from the islands. He says, "Hey, Chuck T, man, I was on the phone with Interscope. I was on a conference call. All of the artists are mad at Interscope." I said, "Damn, what they mad at Interscope for? I'm trying to figure out what this even got to do with me." He said, "Man, they said they shut down everybody's budget. They're betting the house on DaBaby. DaBaby has shut down the whole entire hip hop and R&B budget. Everything is being put into him, man. Oh man, what do y'all got brewing over there with that young man?" So it was funny to me, you know, that I can't say that one interview is what made the label say, "Hey, we gotta fuck with bro," and put 100% of our backing behind him. But I will say that played a part. And man, it makes me feel good that I played a part in making that happen. And in the interview, a lot of people have asked me, "Did you ever get your Rolex from DaBaby? Like, did you ever get your Rolex?" Because in the interview, he says, "Hey, you know, I got to get Chuck T that Rolex for looking out." Because Charlamagne tells him to his face, "Bro, I didn't want you on this motherfucker, bro. I shot you down. The label called me. Everybody called me. I shot you down." But Chuck T called, and that's when I said, "Hey, it's cool." So DaBaby in the interview says, "Damn, we gotta get Chuck T that Rolex he wanted."
Yeah, my man Chuck T hit me. He was like, "Nah, man, you
shout out to Chuck T.
Man."
Okay, Chuck.
And I'm like, "All right,
I gotta buy him that Rolex
for years, so yeah,
I gotta buy him that Rolex. He said he wanted."
Oh no, Chuck definitely, because I had already told him, "Man, no,
you shot me down."
I mean, I didn't know you. I ain't know.
And this ain't the Rolex. This is just a little Versace something. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got the paperwork and everything on that baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of South Coast Music Group. Shout out to King Carter, because he's the actual one who made it happen and made sure that it was worked into the budget, and it actually came into fruition. But yeah, thank you. You know, look, when you put your neck on the line for people, and when you use your relationships to help people get places, man, it's always great to reward them.